Hey y'all, how y'all doing? This is DeAndre Dobbs, the show DDTS, episode 712. Before you start the video, I really wanted to let y'all in on something. This is regarding this topic. This is regarding this episode. And like I said, I did not know about this topic till today, so it's new to me. It's new to me. And it might be old to some of you, and some of you, it might be new to y'all as well. But if y'all have not heard about this, I am here to talk about this. And I just wanted to give an update while doing some more research and editing. I definitely wanted to do that because I believe in giving the right information and not the wrong. And if I'm wrong on a topic, and if I'm wrong on the subject that I talk about, and if I get misinformation, I will correct it. I will take accountability, and I will take responsibility, and I will do the right thing, and I will make a video detailing that I did not know anything about the information that was already out, and I didn't know anything about the new. So before you start this video, I wanted to be the big person that I am, and content creator that I am, and truthful and honest person that I am, in detail to you all that I have found some information about the unaliving of Corey Robinson, the Wells Fargo manager. What happened of his unaliving, what may have caused his unaliving. And I will also be saying some stuff later on in that video once you continue to go on. So this is what I found out about the unaliving of Corey Robinson. Corey Robinson was unalived by his alleged gay lover, Ayad Shakur. And it is said allegedly that it was also two other peoples that was alleged to be a part of the unaliving of Corey Robinson. So I'm finna go ahead and get into this with y'all and let y'all know. So apparently, you will say, it's gonna say later on in the video that Ayad Shakur was 26 years old, but in another website, charlottealertnews.com, which you can find this article. So I'm going to go ahead and screenshot that for y'all. Charlotte Alert News. And all you have to type in is Ayad Shakur, which will be on here. So you can go back and reread this to clarify. And so you can basically get a better feel of it. Now, later on in the video, it would say that he was 26 years old. But this article that I have right here that I'm going to read, it says that he is 24. So here we go. So it says Ayad Shakur, who is 24 years old, he was arrested on July the 5th, 2024, charged with murder of Corey Robinson, his alleged gay lover, and who was 36 years old. Corey Robinson was 36. The victim was murdered in Charlotte, North Carolina, and he was arrested on July 2024, and the alleged murder happened on June the 14th, 2024. And they said that Corey was found dead in North Grams, ST, as a result of a continued investigations discovery. Detectives arrested Ayad, charging him with murder. Yes, indeed. So it also says, y'all, that Ayad Shakur was arrested in Memphis, Tennessee, and that he was also charged with a common law robbery, financial transaction card, theft, and larceny of a motor vehicle. And yes, indeed. So I will also have a picture of the other two suspects, but it won't be a picture. But like when they take the screenshot photos, this and that and the third. But what I am going to say And what I am going to elaborate on, I don't know if I elaborated on this in the video. I don't know, and I will apologize. I would have thought with that name that Ayard Shakur was a foreign person, but I don't think he is. I really don't know. But if you know, you know. I'm just going to say this, but I'm going to say this. I believe to my acknowledgement, and I believe to my elaboration that I believe this Corey Robinson was allegedly unalived in his workplace. Hold on one second, you all. Okay, I'm back, y'all. So I'm going to say this. I believe that Corey Robinson was unalived by his alleged lover, Ayard Shakur, and those two other peoples, especially by Ayard Shakur, because number one, he worked at a Wells Fargo bank, plus Corey Robinson was the manager. Number two, they was together for a period of time. Number three, maybe something was discussed. Corey Robinson did not want to go along with the plan. Maybe something was talked about or discussed or planned to try to rob the place of business where Corey Robinson was allegedly at. Corey Robinson probably heard about it, found out about it. Ayard Shakur probably tried to get Corey Robinson, his alleged lover, to do it, and Corey Robinson did not follow through, did not agree. So what happens then? Pow. Corey Robinson, Ayad Shakur, alleged lover, is unalived by him. And I believed he got the other two peoples that helped Ayard, his I guess them his family members, I really don't know. 37-year-old and a 50-year-old, they had something to do with it too, allegedly. But whatever the situation was, that's what I think. I believe whatever it was, it had something to do with Corey Robinson basically not giving in to Ayad Shakur advances. And it also says allegedly that Ayad Shakur was not here legally, like he was here illegally or something like that. There's something else I found out about. Obviously cannot find it out. But if I'm wrong, I will make a video, but it's just so much. But it's so much that could have happened that might have caused this. My heart, my prayers goes out to that family. And so yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. He was the manager at Wells Fargo. Corey Robinson was. He was 36 years old. Ayad Shakur, who was 24, dated and was with Corey Robinson for a greater period of time, and that they shared a sexual romantic relationship. And they broke up and they was together for some time, but it was no reason why they broken up. It could have been a lot of more reasons why they broken up. It could have been getting cheated on or trust issues or this and that and the third. But yes, indeed. But that's what I wanted to share with you all. By the way, again, you can look up the article. I will put it up here so you can find it and read it for yourself in case y'all want to go back on it. Thank y'all for watching, like, comment, and subscribe. And thank y'all for tuning in. Next up is the official video of this topic. Like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know what you guys think. Love y'all. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of DDTS, episode 712. Back with another video. Thank y'all for joining me. I hope y'all are doing good. Happy Friday. I hope y'all are doing wonderful because I am. It's kind of a busy It's kind of a busy Friday for me at the very moment, but guess what? I'm here, I'm blessed, and I'm just so happy to be able to do another episode for you all. Um, I don't know if y'all saw on my TikTok, but I have reached another milestone. I reached another achievement. I have 603 subscribers on my YouTube channel. First and foremost, I want to thank you all for who has been supporting me, who has been checking out my channel, who has been there with me since day one, advice and everything. And I promise you all that I will turn the love back to y'all. Because if it wasn't for y'all, it wouldn't be no DDTS. None of this would not be possible. So I actually want to thank you all. And because I love you all so much, I felt that there was the need for me to do this video. Now, this video is for entertainment purposes only, and I'm going to start using that. This is for entertainment purposes only, and I always put a disclaimer up. So, this video may be kind of very, very disclaimerish. I don't know how to say it or pronounce it, but I'm going to give it my all. Now, this topic that I'm going to talk about, because I only got 10 minutes that I can spare at this very moment, so I'm going to have to go ahead and get into it. This topic is an old topic to some people's, but it's new to me. And I found this out this morning as I was scrolling through Facebook, as I was doing some laundry and housework, and I said, wow, I was just shocked. My mouth was just flew wide open. And I said, wow, this is really happening in our community still, of the LGBTQ community. Not only in the LGBTQ community, but in all communities. The gay community, the straight community, or whichever community that you serve or that you allow yourself to be with. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to show you now, and we're finna go ahead and get into this video. This right here, this topic right here, I don't know, is this new or is this old, but from what I've read, this happened in 2024. And if I read anything about it back then, I don't remember a thing about it. And that's why I said it might be old. It's old to some of y'all, but it's new to me. It may be new to some of y'all, and I completely understand that. But if you have not heard about this yet, I want to take the opportunity and I want to talk about this with y'all and share this with y'all. It says right here, Yad Shakir only gets 20 years for allegedly murder. Unaliving, because I don't know what I can say on this platform or what I can't now, because it's a new day and new jurisdiction. The dryer just came on by itself, y'all. But let's go ahead and get to it. So this person on the left is Ayard Shakir, who is 26 years old. He unalived his gay lover, his boyfriend at the time, 36-year-old Corey Robinson in Charlotte, North Carolina. For what I know, Corey Robinson was a worker at Wells Fargo. And after not being showed up for his work, after not showing up for his work, not showing up for his position, his job, it got suspicious to a lot of people, and it is alleged that the person that's on the left, Ayard Shakir, he did the unaliving, and he unalived his gay lover. And I'm gonna read this to you, and I might have to do another part to this. I really don't know, but we're gonna get to it. So hold on one second. I'm back, y'all. I had to go get my other water, my other hot water from my other cup of coffee. So what I'm going to do, I might have to make another part to this, and it's going to be totally fine. and I really wanted to talk about this today with y'all. Not the original Friday moments that you expect to hear, but I wanted to share this with you all. I wanted to share this with everybody in my life, everybody in my community, the black community, the LGBTQ community, the gay community, or whichever community that you align yourself to be with. I want this to spread all over and for people's that is so destined to get in relationships, rush and get in relationships, straight relationships, gay relationships, it does not matter. This right here in the back, behind me, this article, this picture, but this is symbolized to the gay community because you got the flag, because a lot of that happens in the gay community, in our community, LGBTQ community, and the trans community as well. And the trans community, they are part of our LGBTQ community. They are a part of us because we all are human. We all deserve love. But what before I get into this, I want to say this. After reading this article, after reading, it had me thinking a lot. It had me questioning a bunch of things. And it had me questioning. One of the things that I questioned was, is it that serious to get into it with someone knowing that all this stuff is happening? I'm not saying I'm letting this stop me for dating, getting to know people's romantically, but it's really put in my mind, like, is it worth putting my life on the line? Is it worth putting my heart, my life, everything on the line just to let this type of thing happen? Like, I'm not saying it's going to happen to me. It can happen to anybody. But this basically got me questioning, is it worth rushing to be in a relationship that much out of desperation? Is it worth putting your life on the line trying to rush and be in relationships? Because when being in relationships, when trying to get in relationships and take it from a person that has not been in a relationship before, you can't rush and be a girlfriend and boyfriend, or boyfriend and boyfriend a week after getting to know each other. In order to be in a relationship, you got to learn that person. You got to study that person. You got to ask questions. Like, for real, for real. No tea, no shade, pun intended. And that's how I see it. Stay tuned for part 2, everyone. Hey y'all, I'm back. This is part 2. So yeah, I wanted to talk about this, and it basically got me questioning a bunch of things. Now, from what I've seen and from what I've read, I'm gonna go back and reread this. And from what I see, that Ayad Shakur was a Muslim. He looks like he's a Muslim. And basically, I got the inside scoop and I put two and two together. So allegedly, Ayad Shakur was here illegally. Like, I think he did not have his green card and he was here illegally. And plus another thing, with him being from a foreign country, allegedly, Muslims and a lot of foreign peoples who are secretly gay and part of the LGBTQ community, I know for a fact, and I've read and I studied, that a lot of their countries do not allow that. And basically, they basically can go to etc., prison, or put to you know what. I do know that. Because take it from experience, from me, not physically, but mentally, I have conversated with someone who was foreign, who was not around here, But this was in my younger years. This was in my naive years. This was in my experimenting years. I'm still experimenting, but not now. But yeah, I'm gonna read this article, and the question still allowed with me. Not only does this happen in the LGBTQ community, but this happen in straight communities. This happen in any community that you allow yourself to be a part of, and what you are part of, who you are a part of, and what's a part of you. And it basically got me. Is it worth being? Is worth being in love? Worth trusting too much? Like, you can trust, but you can't trust people. I have trust issues, and I know people say you need to learn how to trust, but it's hard to trust out here when you have been going through the motion. So let's go ahead and read this article. On January the 7th, 2026, Ayard Shakur, 26 years old, pled guilty to the murder of Corey Robinson, who was 36 years old. In Charlotte, North Carolina, Corey was a manager at Wells Fargo Bank. Corey was also in a gay former sexual relationship with Ayard. Corey wore gold chains and filter hats, and yet he had homosexual intimate sexual intercourses with Ayad. The men dated for a period and then broke up for whatever reason. So, as you can see, they were together for a period of time. They broke up for whatever reason, like what the article just said. And I also want to elaborate that I read that basically allegedly that Ayard Shakur was here illegally, and him being Muslim illegally, and him being a foreign person from a foreign country allegedly. Like I said, you have to be careful when you are dating and when you are talking to these peoples of foreign countries, Nigeria, India, Venezuela, or Vendiz, whatever. I can't pronounce all them words. Egypt and all that, and all that type of stuff. Trust me, I've been there. I've had conversations with these type of peoples. Like I said, I experimented, but this was in my young years of being naive and trying to figure out what it was that I really wanted. Like, experimenting. And now that I done got older, I can basically see now that it's not worth to putting your life on the line for. Listen, I am proud to be a person of the LGBTQ community. I am proud, and I wouldn't have it no other way. But what I'm saying to my community, what I'm saying to any community that you may serve, think about it. Our community, the LGBTQ community, and the trans community have been the number one, and the black community have been the number ones communities that have been targeted, that have been basically outnumbered when it comes to being in relationships, especially in the LGBTQ community, because you got these peoples that still trying to do this stuff today, getting on Grindr, getting on Tinder, getting on POF, Plenty of Fish, Tamai, all that type of stuff. Even Facebook dating, you basically have to watch out for those type of people, because I have to. I had to learn my lesson. Like, it never happened to me, but I know what a scam is. I know what a catfish is. You gotta know, and you gotta realize not to tell too many people's everything about your life, especially when you just met them a week ago, because you have to study them. I had to learn it. I had to learn how to study. And hell, I'm still studying. Like you studying for a test. And it basically tells me this whole situation with the Corey Robinson and Ayad Shakur. Allegedly, Ayad Shakur was sentenced to 20 years. Just 20 years for the unaliving of his ex-lover and boyfriend, Corey Robinson, who worked at Wells Fargo for whatever reason. And I believe that whatever led to Corey Robinson's unaliving, I think whatever it was, Ayad Shakur made sure he had to, quote unquote, not trying to be funny or shady, he had to eliminate a part of himself. That basically he might have been on the DL and he didn't want nobody to find out. That is a clue to think about, and that is a clue to think about. That is a solution. Who would have know? Who knows why he unalived this wonderful person? Who knows why Ayad Shakur, a Muslim, a foreign person, allegedly unalived his ex-lover? And they was together for a period of time. So who knows why he unalived and why he took his life? And he just get 20 years for doing that. I have a lot I can say, and I'm going to say all I can. But I'm going to say this. Being a part of the LGBTQ community, I still am cautious. I still have trust issues. I'm still single. Yes, I'm still single. And I'm okay with that. I conversate with peoples. But I've learned never get too comfortable too quick with somebody you just met a week ago or a day or two ago, because you never know their intentions. They can give you green flag vibes in the beginning, but down the line, you will see they red flag vibes. They will be nice to you, sweet to you, respectful to you in 1 minute, and disrespectful to you to the next, because you never know. This is for gay relationships, straight relationships, or any relationship that you want to have. Open relationships, all that. But I really wanted to share this with you all because it's so sad that this happened within our community. And again, this is new to me, maybe old to y'all, and it may be new to some of y'all, or a lot of y'all. But I just want to share this with y'all about Ayad Shakur gets 20 years for murder. I never met these two a day in my life, but it's a sad situation within our community. Prayers goes out to Corey Robinson and his family. And as for Ayad Shakur, you do not get no love from me, because you knew what you put it yourself into when you did that unaliving. And we will not be accepting no DLs in 2026. I rebuke it. If they want to be DL, get them out of our community and let them deal with that themselves, because we are not going to keep dealing with that. Love yourself before you love anybody else. And that's my video, y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll be back with another video as soon as possible. Thank y'all for joining me. And I love y'all from DDTS. Bye-bye.